Welcome to Sigma Engineering, where we're focused on continuous improvement and learning every day. I'm going to show you guys how to make this awesome Father's Day gift. So this is based on an old 90s video of my father-in-law. He's a stonemason.
It is an art. We believe it's an art, yeah.
The artistry begins with raw stone in its rough state.
And so we based it on this image, and we basically did a drawing stencil trace of that image there, and we took an awesome piece of rock and we 3D scanned it using Polycam on an iPhone 13. So this is LiDAR scanning, and after it's done processing, you're left with a OBJ file with textures included, which you can export to something like Blender, and you can mock up what you're going to make before you make it, which is pretty cool. For the stencil that was based on that image, it was just a simple image. Started, doing this in Fusion 360, just doing a simple trace. But about 20 minutes in, I said, "Hey, what am I doing here? Why did I put all this work into this? There's got to be an easier way to do this." And there actually is an easier way. And what you can do is, if you make a stencil drawing, you can open it up in Paint, Control N, select all, and you can invert the colors. And if you save it with inverted colors, you can go to any converter and go from BMP to STL. It's a very simple, fast process online. And then once it's converted, all you have to do is download the STL, open it up in whatever slicer program that you use for 3D printing, and resize it to the size you would like. And then all you have to do is print. So I had a few other stencils I wanted to do as well with the family, so got those set up and ready to go. I use Simplify 3D, that's the slicer I use. I prefer that. And here's the OBJ file that was exported. You'll see the textures are mapped to the object. You can open it up in Blender, and you have a cool little 3D model. You can look at the textures, and then you can clean up your model, which is really easy to do in Blender. You then have just the stone. You can then make an environment for your stone, pull in your STL image that you want, stick it on the stone, and then set it up how you want it to look. Then you get a realistic mock-up of what you want to build before you build it. Add in some text. Awesome. Size it up, make it look good. And match the textures. Set up your camera, and then you can get a cool 3D render like this, which is really handy to see what it's going to look like before you make it. If you're happy with what you see, then just go to the 3D printer, start printing your stencil, like so. And once your stencil's done, just use some acrylic paint on the stone, get it good to go, let it dry, and then you're left with the coolest Father's Day gift ever.